Hi YouTube, how are you doing, and welcome back to Phasmophobia. In this video, I want to take a look at the major update roadmap for 2022 for Phasmophobia. The developers have posted this today in the Discord. They have shared with us what they want to do in the next 12 months, or they've basically given a safe estimate of what they want to do. This is the bare minimum, and on top of that, they have more ambitions for extra updates, extra map reworks, new maps, and a whole bunch of other stuff such as Horror 2.0, and they want to squeeze this in if they have time, but they wanted to give us a realistic estimate for stuff that they will surely be able to complete. So that's what we're going to be taking a look at in this video. We'll be going over the roadmap and seeing what is in it and what you can expect for the next year of Phasmophobia. Welcome back. We've got some news for you. As the year is coming to a close, we at Kinetic Games want to say a huge thanks for playing Phasmophobia. We thank you for reporting bugs, giving feedback, and appreciation for each update we release. Well, thank you for making the updates because they're awesome. As a thanks, we have thought it was about time that we let you know our major development plans for next year, so you can get an idea of what to expect over the course of 2022. Please bear in mind, if we get the time, we may be able to release additional smaller updates, but we want to play it safe with a realistic plan of what we'd like to achieve in the next 12 months. Don't worry. Other updates like Horror 2.0, new maps, map reworks, and more are still planned and will be squeezed in or developed after these major updates. Alright, let's take a look at the map, or at the roadmap, sorry. Here it is. Phasmophobia, major update roadmap for 2022. We got a first VR rework. I haven't played VR in a while, but I've played it enough to know that it's not the best always. It is very difficult to hide, very difficult to play at times. There's lots of bugs that seem to happen only for VR. There's lots of ways you can glitch the game as VR. I don't know if they're gonna make VR less broken and less fun in that way. I hope they kind of keep that because that is really fun. Let's see. VR optimization, a new VR interaction system. Steam VR is greater than OpenXR. Or Steam VR becomes OpenXR, I'm thinking. That's what this means. They're going to change it to OpenXR because it's Steam VR right now, I'm thinking. Sound sensors. Wait, what? VR rework, sound sensors, new visuals, adjusted functionality. I think that's just, okay, the VR rework update is what they want to do here. So this is going to include also sound sensors. That's not VR exclusive. Unity engine update. Okay, so that seems to be largely focused on VR optimizations, the first patch. Not much for the pure desktop players besides the sound sensors. That's fine. VR players need to get some love too, because they, like, it can be really rough to play VR sometimes, especially right after the updates. That's why I tend not to play it that much, because right after the update, often a lot of stuff breaks and it's pretty frustrating to play. So I'm glad to see the VR players get some love. Then we have, very cool, custom difficulty. New main menu board, custom options such as evidence given 3, 2, 1, or 0, and no evidence run forced by the game. That's very exciting stuff. Ghost interaction rate. That's gonna be very hard. Holy shit. Ghost interaction rate. You can tune that up all the way to max and just get an absolutely crazy ghost. That sounds like it's gonna be so much fun to play with. Weather, sanity pill, effectiveness. You could tweak that. Disable flashlights. Very interesting. Hunt duration. You could make super short hunts or super long hunts. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do so many crazy challenge runs. That's gonna be fun. I'm excited for that one. That sounds super cool. And then we have the big one, the huge one, two-part update, the progression update. They want to do this in two parts. The first part including new render pipeline, upgradable equipment, new player models, and animation. And then a big one for a lot of people that care about this, level wipe and a new leveling system with a prestige system. I don't know if you remember that. A while back, there was talk of a prestige system that they wanted to implement where you basically reset every, I'm assuming like 100 levels or something, to basically go through like the climb of unlocking the items again, which sounds really fun in my eyes, because that way you just keep it fresh all the time. You could choose to stay at a level 100, have all the items at your disposal, or you could do like you could just reset every now and then to just feel how it is to restart and to unlock everything again, play with some less equipment. That sounds really fun to me. And so they're gonna wipe the levels. As someone with a very high level, I know, sounds sad, but I'm fine. And they also already said, absolutely said, that they will be giving you something in return for the level you are now. They will be giving you something to show off, like a kind of legacy stat. CJ has talked over like a patch on your arm of your character that says your old level, something like that. They will give you something. They won't just reset you to 0 and give you nothing in return. We will absolutely get something. So don't be too alarmed by this. It's just, this is gonna be totally fine, especially because this whole system is gonna work totally different with prestige. It's not gonna have like infinite levels anymore like we have now. And then the upgradable equipment, new equipment, sounds super fun. New player models and animation, so they're not gonna make them look as janky as they are now. I find it almost iconic to Phasmophobia, the janky animations. It's real fun in my opinion, but it is a horror game, so if we can make it look more like better, then it is gonna make the game more scary, less laughable at times, even though it's really funny. I like to laugh at horror games sometimes. It kind of immerses me even more because it's just fun to me. But yeah, that is totally fine. She just already said, I really want to get rid of these stupid models because they look so dumb. And the new equipment, you can already see a little bit of the new equipment in the lobby at the moment. If you if you're looking at the whiteboard, get out of the whiteboard, look at the shelf at the right. You can see the grimoire and a bigger flash, a bigger UV light. You can see quite a few different items that they have already made and will be adding to the game in this upgrade system. And then the part 2 of the progression update. Part 2, new daily, weekly challenges, new optional objectives, player customizations. So this must be pretty large. Like if we think about the patches that they have pumped out over the last year, which they've done with some staggering frequency, there would definitely be some like sneak stuff in here, like an extra map or an extra ghost. Like they as they said, they want to give a realistic estimate of things that they will for sure finish. This will for sure come in. Also, it is obvious they're looking a year ahead, right? They didn't plan this year out completely. Like things changed along the way. We got 2 more developers, or well, an artist and a developer working on the game. So obviously things change, and they might get ahead of schedule, they might get behind on schedule, but this seems to me, if we think about how hard they have been able to get, or how fast they've been able to get the updates out, I think this is very realistic. Sounds a lot of fun. I don't know what the like time frame on these things is. Obviously, I don't know if this is gonna be the first quarter of the year, second quarter of the year, and then etc. etc. It would probably be a little disheartening for some people to see that there's not going to be much like desktop focused stuff in the first quarter of the year, but I am sure that they will give the desktop people, I mean the sound sensors are already in here, I'm sure they won't forget about all of their people. But I am very glad to see VR get at least some love, because it's pretty rough to play VR sometimes. But yeah, let me know what you think. What is your opinion? I'm very excited for the custom difficulty, very excited for the especially the first part of the progression update. I would love this new leveling system, having a prestige system, like level 0 to 100 challenges. Like there's going to be so much fun stuff there. Level 0 to hero, or level 0 challenges in general. It's just going to be fun. It's just going to be fun to have a new, fresh way to approach your progression through Phasmophobia, instead of it just being at a certain point you're just done and then you just level till infinity and there's like nothing really to show for that. I'm excited. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it. And if you want to join the live streams, you can join us over at twitch.tv/insim. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.